Yes, it's people, and welcome back to another video on the Bridge YouTube channel where we bring you all things Chelsea. I'm your host with the most, the Bridge 258, here to give you the latest Chelsea transfer news. Here we go. So, listen, I'm laughing right now, but listen, the first big major news that we have received is regards to Dusan Vlahovic and Romelu Lukaku. So, DiMarzio has reported that Chelsea are now open to a swap deal between Vlahovic and Romelu Lukaku, and that was literally announced 25 minutes ago. And then Fabrizio Romano confirmed it, and that both Juventus and Chelsea are working through intermediaries to see if this deal can be done, and that Chelsea are assessing, according to him, whether or not the Vlahovic and Lukaku can actually be done, and that Juventus was the one to offer the Lukaku-Vlahovic swap deal. However, it's emerged right now from Sky Italy, which is essentially from DiMarzio, because DiMarzio works for Sky Italy. It's emerged from their side that Chelsea and Juventus have essentially agreed the swap deal for Juventus and Chelsea have agreed the swap deal from Juventus for Vlahovic for Lukaku. It's just now that we're trying to give some level of money compensation to Juventus for taking Vlahovic on. I don't know how much that will be, but I'm going to discuss this now. So, guys, I'm going to be extremely honest with you. I think the good thing, let's start with the good thing here first. The good thing is obviously we're moving on Lukaku. We're going to be able to move on his wages. We're going to be able to move on for quite, even though we're not moving on for a fee, but we're going to be moving on completely. So, the Lukaku, toxicity, the nonsense, everything that's come up for the last 2 years, we're going to finally be able to move him on, which is, on my opinion, a great thing, absolutely. And don't get me twisted, that's the good part of it. Now let's go on to the negative part of it. Vlahovic himself. So I've got these stats up here for you guys right now, and these are the stats from. These stats are basically like a spider web. If you played like the old FIFA, you would know like how before FIFA 15 essentially, where you could literally see the little spider thing, and essentially what we're seeing here. From this thing that I've just shown you previously was his time at Fiorentina in 2020-21 season, and then his time at Juventus from 21-22. And as you can see, it's not been great, if you'll be honest. It has not been great at all. And the thing with Vlahovic, you guys have seen me, I've done a scouting report on Vlahovic when we were potentially linked with him back in June, as one of the potential strikers we could be bringing in. I think, again, he's a very good finisher, but for me, again, in the transition, he's not that great. He's a confident striker. Again, when he's not confident, he's not that great. he's got a few passing issues as well, too, if you're being honest. I've said to you guys previously, pressing wise, I've not seen that much great from him, but Vlahovic, it's going to be very, very interesting to see what's happening there, because obviously you've got Nicholas Jackson in the squad, someone that's had a great preseason. We've brought him for like a quality amount of money compared to what other people are buying strikers for in the market. You've also got Armando Broja. What does that mean for him as well? Bringing in Vlahovic is just a completely new dynamic. But I think from what I've seen, I know that Vlahovic was one of the ones that Pochettino is rumored to have wanted, so that might be one of the reasons as to why maybe they bring in Vlahovic into the squad. That might be a reason. But listen, at the end of the day, I'm not really keen on Vlahovic, if I'm being honest. And what does this mean for Broja? As you guys know, and I've said this for a while now, I was very surprised when Broja wasn't on the US tour, and the reason was he was still recovering from his knee injury, which was his ACL, which he tore back in December of 2022. So again, it's very interesting to see. Maybe this might mean that Broja is on the move, but I don't know where. Where is he going to be sent to? And we've known for a while that West Ham are interested in him. Is there another club that the club might have lined up already to send Armando Broja as well? And it also begs the question, which is the main question really, is it seems that Pochettino doesn't rate Broja. So listen, at the end of the day, man, if this Vlahovic deal happens and it's looking like from the way it's going, it's set to happen, I'm not too best pleased, man. I'll be real. I am not too best pleased, if in my opinion. So that is really the first main news we got out of the way. The second one, let's start with a bit more nicer news, a bit more happier news, and that's on our boy Levi Colwill, LCB man. Future captain, hopefully, of the football club. Top player. It seems that we are very advanced right now, according to Jacob Steinberg, to Anizar Kinsella to agreeing a deal with Levi Colwill. Again, that's a good thing. Obviously we knew the club have wanted to get him locked down, sign him onto a long-term contract, and we see him as a great OCB to use. Obviously, him and Buddy Shaw are going to be having a great amount of competition between each other. And let's be honest, man, we've seen how good he is. We've known that other clubs have been after him, such as Liverpool and Man City, and Liverpool can hold that. All of these guys for literally online saying, "Hey, Colwill, come on, bro. Colwill, come on. Oh, look at his emotions, lads. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he doesn't want to come to Chelsea. You see that? He's snaking by the way, and all that nonsense." Well, guess what, mate? He's coming and he's staying, hopefully, once this contract situation is sorted out, to the bridge. So listen, man, that's all good news. I'm very happy for Levi Colwill. Welcome. Hopefully, we get to sign and finish that contract as soon as possible. And hey, it's all well and good. It's all good news. So let's hope that is the case, and let's hope we finish out strong. Simple as that, really, in my opinion. And just quickly, coming from me from the editing room, Levi Colwill has been confirmed to have signed a 6-year deal via David Ornstein. The deal is basically in place. It's just about to be signed. And hey, man, it's very good news. And let's get back to the video. Boom, boom. Now, let's move on to some other good news, which is on the RCV situation, and that is Disasi. You guys know yesterday that Disasi sent Chelsea have basically had a bid accepted, and he's getting a medical scheduled for either today or tomorrow for this Axel Disasi for 45 million euros. He's set to come to the club straight away. He's 25 years old. He's got very good leadership qualities. From what I've seen from him, he's a very good positional player. Similarly, also to Colwill, complements him in the sense that both of them are very good long-range passers, getting their passes into the final thirds, almost acting like deep-lying playmakers. He's also got a good shot on him. So similarly to Rudiger, who we remember was shooting those bombers. Those long-range shots. Good thing about him is that he can do that as well, and he's very good technically on the ball as well. I know obviously people have been doing that little meme thing about, oh look, he's not even that fast, he's very slow and that sort of thing. But again, when it comes back to football is not just always about pace. The smart defenders, they're able to be very good positionally, able to read the game to a higher level. And we've had Chelsea Football Club at one point had Gary Cahill and John Terry, two of the slowest mandems ever. Like, come on, guys. Like, we've had that before, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, we also won a title with that backline. So I don't know why people are acting like, oh, look how slow he is. Oh no, he can't do anything. Listen, we also have Thiago Silva in this team, a guy that is also quite old and not that fast of a player as well. So we need to calm down here, calm, relax. Let's not get these other rival fans, in our heads and everything. And one thing I want to add quickly on Disasi, heading ability. Very good heading ability as well. Very good heading ability as well. So I want to give him a quick shout out on that one too. So listen, Axel Disasi, should the medical be completed, probably by today or tomorrow, he's going to be set to be in the squad. Pretty much all I've got news on that. And listen, the final bit of news we're going to be discussing on is Sanchez, which is the Brighton goalkeeper. It looks like Chelsea are basically set their eyes on him, and that was initially revealed by Nathan Gisling, aka CFC News page. And Andy Naylor has now confirmed that Chelsea have bid for Robert Sanchez as well. And listen, guys, I'm gonna put a picture on here right now, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, it's really, man, other than he's got some good level of good ball playing ability. The difference between him and Kepa is it's not that much, bro. He's not that great of a shot stopper. He's got a lot of that error gene in him, similar to Kepa. I just don't understand. The biggest thing you've got to hope here is that maybe, from a Chelsea standpoint, maybe what we're trying to do here is that it's a stopgap maybe, and then next season you're looking to get a number one striker possibly in. Obviously, similarly to the striker market, the goalkeeping market has not been that great. You've only got guys who are very weak in certain areas and good in certain areas, and you've got one or two elite players that may not want to move at all as well. So because there's such a gap in there, maybe Chelsea will wait another year to see if there's any goalkeepers that come up who are basically very good, very well-rounded, and then can be used in the squad, can be used to be put in the squad next season as well. But, again, for me, maybe I would have tried a cheeky Mannion, but because he doesn't want to leave, maybe you wait a year, see how things pan out at AC Milan, and if it didn't go well, you bid for him then, and maybe he'll be convinced to come to the football club as well, if you have a very good season as well, you know what I'm saying? So it will be interesting to see when that situation takes place. So I think that's pretty much the news on Robert Sanchez. But quickly, I wanted to add something about Caicedo. So guys, we're apparently going for another attacker now. In regards to Moises Caicedo. And so in regards to Dusan Vlahovic, who potentially could be now coming to the club with the way things are looking. You've obviously got the goalkeeper situation that's getting sorted out, but the one situation that's not being sorted out right now is the midfield. And like I don't understand what's going on here. You need to, and in my opinion, this is the prime week. You have to now. It's not even like you don't need to like, oh, we can wait another week. You have to get Caicedo in. We've got 13 days until Liverpool. We need to get this guy in, man. And in Chelsea need to get serious now and finish this deal off. You're already having to have a bidding war with Brighton in regards to what's it called, Robert Sanchez, who you want from them already, and now you're going in for Caicedo. And there was this good infographic by Andy Naylor which showed like we've literally taken like half of Brighton's like both Brighton's players and coaching staff. So it's kind of crazy from what we've done, and some of the hierarchy as well to Brighton. So at the end of the day, man, get this Caicedo deal done, get this midfield stuff done. It's pretty much as simple as that. And that is the video, guys. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and as always, stay bloody blue.